Welcome Strategy Battle Gamers to another GBHL YouTube video. You're here with your new roving reporter, GBHL Tom. And today we're here with Sam Gibbs. And this is your first ever tournament, Sam, isn't it?
Yep.
So, how are you finding it? You've only had one game so far.
Not too good at the moment. Absolutely wiped out in the first game.
Wiped out in the first game. So what's been wiped out? What have you got with you? Do you want to take us through it?
Roving with 12 spear and shields.
Yep.
And then I've got damrods with 4 rangers and 1 shield.
Yep, and a banner.
And a banner, yeah.
And why did you choose this for, Sam?
I just thought it's an easy force to get into, really, isn't it? So it's a
pretty solid list.
Yeah, it's a solid force. I sort of like Dundle, really. Nice team.
And Boromir's a bit of a tank with a 6 mic.
Shame we didn't get to use the last game.
Okay, so your first ever tournament game, you were hoping for an easy draw. What did you get?
Miserable loss.
And you were playing against?
Dan Entwistle.
With? Mimic in your first ever game. That's a bit of a baptism of fire right there.
Yeah.
So you got trampled all over?
Yep. If you look at the Mimic now, there's a lot of Dundles at his feet, so not good at all.
No. Yeah, it's always tricky with the Mimic, especially at a low points value. But yeah, hopefully in the next game you'll get something a bit more conventional.
I still enjoyed it anyway. I lost, but I enjoyed it. That's the main thing, really, isn't it?
Excellent. Now I like your jumper. It's a bit more subtle than some of the other that we've seen other shirts that we've seen around. Anything else you'd like to tell us, Sam? Do you have any other armies that you've got at home?
No, not really. I've just back into this, and I'm looking forward to the future. Really looking forward to getting back into it.
Perfect. And you wanted to go to more tournaments in the future?
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent. We're here in Finchley for the Fog on the Finchley Downs, that's what you call it, yeah. And it's a 350 point tournament, and we're here with, and we can't use his name for legal reasons. No, and you've asked to be introduced as Phyllis.
Just make it Phyllis.
Anything. So
unspent criminal convictions, on the run. So I'm just Phyllis for now.
Yeah. Okay. So Phyllis, what have you brought with you today?
So I've got a combined Rangers, Great Company, and Rivendell. So
talk us
through. It's only like 339 points. I kind of thought, what can I do with 11 points?
11 points up. So you've got 2 converted Rangers from horse there.
That's right. So these guys, it was actually my first go using green stuff. Very simple, just cut Rise of Rohan in half and normal plastic Rangers, and then just stuck them on. They went together beautifully.
They look really good.
So the green stuff, you can sort of tell a little bit, but I was actually surprised how easy it is to use. I was thinking it's been hanging around in my sort of bits box for ages. It'll be difficult to sort of manipulate, but it was quite easy. Used kind of wet fingers, and it sculpted quite well. So I was pleased with this.
And this will be your general.
That is right. Yeah. So we got Glorfindel there. Decided to do a little bit of a different colour scheme there. He's kind of, quite sort of quite grand there. Go for the kind of Valar type scheme.
Yeah. And then you've got a lot more high elves on the end.
That's right. Yeah. Just I used GBHL James's colour scheme there.
Colour scheme.
Exactly the
colour
same.
scheme.
Yeah. Call out for GBHL James.
Yeah. And then, no, we don't want to see those.
Nothing there. Nothing to be seen. These were done at
last-minute dismounts.
That is really last minute. I did these at 12 o'clock last night, so hence why I was 15 minutes late here.
Okay. So, you've been to this, to Finchley before for a tournament.
That's right.
How did you get on last time?
I think it was sort of lower to mid range of the rankings.
Okay.
So nothing spectacular.
Okay.
But it was my first tournament.
Yeah.
This is my second one.
Yeah. So we've just had round 1, and how did that go for you?
It was a pretty comprehensive loss to James Goldsmith's Easterlings.
Easterlings.
Yeah.
So it outnumbered you.
Glorfindel, yeah, he outnumbered me. I wasn't getting those 6s, which is what I needed obviously to kill him. Glorfindel was kind of away from the action, here he is, and he was kind of in the corner, and he just kind of swept him in his cataphracts Camol, did a little bit of damage, and then just rode off the board. So yeah, it was quite a solid victory.
Yeah, difficult in recon when you're outnumbered.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, there's 36 people here. Where do you think you'll finish?
I honestly, not much better than I did last time. It's my second tournament.
Yeah.
I don't really travel very much.
Yeah.
Unlike Dennis Bergkamp. So yeah, I mean, I'm still getting to grips with the Hobbit rules. I've been playing since I was like this tournament since 2001.
Right.
But
so
I'm
a veteran.
I'm a veteran, but
not of the tournament scene.
Not at the top of my game. No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks very much, Phyllis. You have your host GBHL Tom, who's doing some roving reporting in Finchley at the Fog on the Barrow Downs. Fog on the Finchley Downs. That's the twist. That's the twist. And we're here with relatively veteran GBHL actor, Sam Page. So Sam, you've been to many a tournament.
I have.
You brought quite a fun list this time.
Yes.
Do you want to talk us through it?
I have got.
I have to go between the columns here.
Yeah, I've got Team Ravenhill.
Team Ravenhill.
So I've got Thorin, King Under the Mountain.
Excellent.
I've got Feely and Keeley, Champions of Erebor, and I've got Taria on Mercury Exile.
And these are all the new models.
All new models.
Done very quickly.
Yes. Yeah. As soon as I took them out of the blister, I was like, I want to paint these guys. Yeah. So they jumped straight to the top of the queue.
And Keeley and Feely are much better now, especially with Thorin as a banner for them.
Oh, they're fantastic. They. I mean, I've played 4 or 5 games with them now. They've not died once.
Oh wow. Okay.
The banner and the defence 8.
Yeah, defence 8 and the banner.
You don't have to worry about them if they get surrounded too much.
So who's your favourite out of the 4 to use in an old hero? Thorin gets the 3 heroic combat.
Yes, Thorin is very good. Although to be fair, I think so far my favourite is Feely.
Feely
has been immense.
Wow.
You know, send him into a couple of guys, you'll kill him. Team him up with his brother every now and again. He's been doing all right.
Excellent. Now, you've got some lovely objective markers as well. Let's focus in on this one first.
This one, yes, this is Dwalin in Well slash Bard's Toilet.
Right.
It's basically a barrels out of bonds, Dwalin. I actually won it
Crying
here.
out for that kind of conversion.
Yeah, I won it here last year, so I thought I'd put it to good use.
Brilliant. Yeah, they have some good prizes here.
They do, they have very good prizes.
And then we've got the banner behind.
We've got the banner of Erebor, the Dead Hunter Orc.
And that's because there's a special scenario
there is. This,
here.
Capture the flag.
Capture the flag. There's a prize for the best flag, so good luck with that.
Thank you. We've got the Beacon of Gondor.
It's a big beacon.
Yeah. We've got the signpost to Erebor.
I don't know if I'll be able to get the detail on that, but we have put some effort into making it actually a signpost to Erebor.
Yeah, or Ereb, because they ran out of space. And then I've got this one here, which is...
Yeah, it's a bit more subtle.
Yeah, it's a Mirkwood tree, and if you look closely in the tree, there is... well, it's Frodo Baggins from but I'm calling it Bilbo.
Yeah, it's captured Bilbo.
It's captured Bilbo from the spider scene.
Excellent. So some lovely objective markers.
Yeah.
Now, we're at the end of round 1 now. You played 1 game. How was that game for you?
It wasn't good.
Not good?
No, well, it was fun. We played modified Recognizer.
Right. You've not got many models for Recon.
No, and I was playing my young Padawan Hector.
Okay.
Who had about 30 odd Urukine. So we kind of agreed that he'd run a load off the board, and then I could kill the rest.
Yeah.
But it was a fun game, which is why I bought this army. You know, I don't expect it to win, but it's fantastic to use.
Now, Sam, you're usually in and around the top 10 at the end of the season for the Great British Hobbit League. Yeah. Where do you think you're going to come in this season opening tournament?
Probably top 20.
Okay.
I imagine towards the middle of the year I'll start bringing some more competitive stuff.
Oh, top 20 for the year. What about this tournament in general?
This tournament?
Just with the army?
Well, I quite like the cuddly golem they've got for wooden spoons, so I'm tempted.
I think there's quite a few people vying for that one.
Yeah, I'm tempted to go for that. So, if not last, then maybe mid-table obscurity.
Yeah. Well, okay, well, good luck in the rest of the game, Sam. We're here with Jay Clare, not with Lake Town, but it's with camels. You never see camels. Why has he got camels? You never see camels at all. GBHL Damien absolutely despises camels. So Jay, why have you got camels?
Mainly because no one else does.
Yeah.
It was a very unique army. I enjoyed painting them. Good fun. Yeah. anti-spy Damien, I'll be honest.
Yeah. So you've got, just talk us through your army then.
So the army for this weekend is we have the Knight of Umbar and Felbeast, he is the general, and 10 camels with war spears.
10 camels, and that's it?
That's it, the rest are dismounts.
The rest are all dismounts. And I must say these are beautifully painted, and I like the colour scheme. So what made you choose the reds?
The red was a kind of, I'll test it on one, see how it looks, and go from there. And
yeah, it's very interesting wings on the Felbeast as well.
Yeah, it was a fleshy style. I did it on the first Felbeast style I did years ago, and it's kind of how I kind of imagined it since. So I quite wanted to do that again, really. So fleshy instead.
So how does this army do in tournaments? Is it any good?
Cheers, Tom.
Yeah.
So when it went at the higher points value at 450 or 650 in Stockport, it works really well. At 350, not so much.
And why is that? Is that just the low numbers?
It's not the numbers. It's only one less model than the 450 list, really.
Okay.
This 450 list just added a Mahud King. The difference with this is the might's all locked up in one model, which has to fly around and do other things.
Yeah.
Can't stay with the camels to give them the charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the charge is really important because they've got the impaler rule.
Yeah, charge is vital with the camels.
Jamie, what do you think of this army, given that you've stolen in? Okay, so how have you got on today with 4 rounds in, Jay?
We're 4 rounds in, and I'm ashamed to say I'm on 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 losses.
1 win and 1
win.
draw. Okay, but you did very well last time.
Last time, yeah.
So, who did you win against? What army? Was it a low fight value or low defence?
No, it was no defence. It was Grey Company. Grey Company. Yeah, so I beat the Grey Company army, and I've lost to Grey Company. Lost to Grey Company and Dwarves and Drew with Numenor.
Dwarves are always going to be tough because your impaler's not working as well.
Today.
Yeah. Okay, so where do you think you're going to finish? I know we've only got a round to go.
I'd love to finish top half. It's not going to happen.
No.
I'd love it to happen.
Because you have a little rivalry going on in your car for your drive back, and aren't you currently in last place for that?
I am currently in last place, yes.
So you need to pull something out of the bag.
I need to win and hope that Dan Entwistle loses.
Yeah.
And then I'll be 3rd in the car.
Yeah.
Cool, whereas if Dan Entwistle gets anything else, then I'm stuck.
Cool, well this has been Jay Clare's beautiful pay-to-win camels, but obviously not paying to win today. So, as ever, don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe.
Support your hobby.
Support your hobby.
There we go. And
happy strategy battle, baby.